What's going on, G-Ballers? Today I have 6 awesome new knives here to share with you. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome to GBall Vision. Go ahead and start with this top knife, which is the smallest box coming in from Best Tech. This is the BL04 here, and I believe this is going to be out of their budget-ended catalog, if you will. All these knives, if they are available, I'll have links to them down in the description. Now we're going to be looking at a black-washed Tanto blade here, and that is going to be coming in D2 steel. This is a Kinu design. We're going to be looking at some, looks like laminated carbon fiber and G10 mixture. We have recessed steel liners in there and a couple of standoffs, pretty good size. We'll get a couple of specs and checks like that once we get these all opened up. It is going to be a right-hand carry-only pocket clip. I don't know if that is a milled titanium clip. We'll have to check that here and see what we're looking at. That is going to be titanium, so they throw a little flash in there for us, a little extra something. Now, this one is coming in from Ruike here. This is the P878. And, oh, okay. I have not seen this design before. Let's cut that off here and we'll get going. They always come with that little tag. Now, this is going to have one of them minimal rear flippers, and we're going to be looking at, feels like, could be some sort of layered G10. And then look how skinny that is. We have a rear flipper there. Beautiful drop point blade. Definitely a futuristic CEO type knife. We are going to be looking at 14C28N for the blade steel here. And that really discreet minimal flipper works really good, especially with that detent. You have a nice quick action. We are looking at a liner lock there and pretty good access. It is cut out on both sides, so it's easier to get into that liner. And then we have a deep carry clip that is reversible. This is a good size, and if you like kind of a futuristic aesthetic, that would definitely fill the bill if you're looking for a CEO type knife. Now, we got one coming in from SRM here. This is the 9225, and I believe this is an older model, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure because I know SRM has had a bunch of new releases, and this one wasn't a part of any of those. Yeah, I think this one's been out for at least a little bit anyway, and I have seen this on their website and on Amazon. So we have a G10 handle here, a two-tone G10 handle, and then we have a full-length backspacer there. That is really nice. I like a full-length backspacer. Then we have a little lanyard hole there. We're looking at a front flipper and a cutout, I believe, for the deployment. Yeah. You can get in there for the cutout, reverse flick, or get in on that cutout. The front flippers and crossbar locks are weird. You can really get a little something on it before you're actually flicking it. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can get like a little bit on it, then reel it out if you want. That's just how front flippers and crossbar locks work. This is definitely kind of going out there for SRM. They typically stick with very casual modern designs, and this one definitely steps away from what we typically see from them. Got cutouts in the blade, cutouts in the handle. Some people really like this type of knife. Now we are looking at a deep carry right hand only pocket clip on this knife, and then we do have a non-tooled pivot and hardware on the show side. Definitely a nice little touch there from SRM. Now we got one coming in from Kaiser here, and a lot of these knives actually got pushed back and then just kept getting pushed back. So I figured let's do a massive unboxing for all these knives. Now, this is a new drop bear, or the new drop bear 2. and this is going to have the original clutch lock. So we had the original drop bear come out, then they did the drop bear 2. They've also done fixed blades off of it. You can see here that is the original, and the original has a little bit more size to it. I would say there's not a whole lot different between this drop bear 2 and the original other than that size. And these are going to come in a couple of different steels. They have AEBL for this one here, and then we have textured G10 steel liners and their standard deep carry clip that is reversible. Beautiful drop point, spear point like blade, double set of jimping, which is a really nice added touch there. And then their clutch bar lock is absolutely phenomenal. Now, we got one coming in here from Real Steel. This is the Serenity knife. Now, they did a locking Serenity, I think last year, and recently they put out a slip joint version, and this is going to be that Serenity slip joint here. You have a little nail nick or short pull there, and we're going to be looking at a harpoon, drop point, straight clip point blade, whatever you want to say. And we're going to be looking at their N690, and I don't know if you saw on the side of the box there, but this is actually going to be a bony wood. So really cool, and I believe they have some lighter colored wood as well. And the Serenity is an awesome and comfortable pocket knife. It didn't have a full-length back spacer, but because this is a slip joint, we have the back spring in there, and that is all crowned in there, softened really nicely. This is going to be extremely, extremely comfortable. And if you want, you have a pocket clip here that is reversible, or if you are a complete traditional enthusiast, I guess, I don't know that you'd be a straight traditional enthusiast only, because this would kind of steer away from that. But if you like the traditional idea of carrying a slip joint, you can just remove that pocket clip and it's no bother. So a couple of different ways that you can go about carrying it. And even if you want to put it in a slip, you can go that route as well, with or without the pocket clip. Now, we got one coming in from Trivisa here. This is called the Norma, and I don't remember if I've seen this one or not. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, this one's crazy as well. If you're not familiar, Trivisa, along with the rest of these companies, all put out insanely high quality knives at a very good price, and Trivisa is kind of one of them. Ooh, really nice detent. Now, this is going to be a front flipper only, hence the nice long front flipper there. It has, when closed, a very traditional, almost going towards that Japanese traditional look, and they do that often. This is also going to be a tip down right hand only pocket clip. So going back to some of the early roots of pocket knives here with this one, I know some people aren't huge fans of tip down. I'm not a huge fan of it. I do carry sometimes a Spyderco like that or two, tip down, but that's cool. 14C28N on the steel, and G10, layered G10 for the handle material, open construction, steel liners, really solid detent, that modified sheep's foot blade with that big old nose, be a nice utility slicer. I believe I've seen these in my Carta as well, and I'm pretty sure they come in at a very solid price. If you like those materials and that style of clip, that is really cool. Good value, really solid detent. Wasn't quite sure what to expect there. We're going to be looking at, let's just do this. We're going to be looking at about 7 3/4 overall, with 3 1/4 total blade, about 3 1/8 of cutting edge for the Norma there. As far as the Serenity slip joint from Real Steel, That one's going to come in about 3.5 inches of blade, 7 7/8 overall, and you're about 3 3/8 of cutting edge. Now we'll put that guy away and go ahead and go to the Drop Bear 2 here, which is smaller than the original Drop Bear. And we're going to be looking at about 2 3/8 of cutting edge, about 2 we'll say, no, it's not quite there, 2 3/4 of total blade, and that's going to come down there right around 6 3/4 overall. My air conditioner kicked on extra high gear there. Now let's go to the SRM here with the crazy front flipper, all the speed holes here. We are going to be looking at 3 1/4 cutting edge, call that total blade as well. And then that's going to come down there all of 8 inches. So good size knife here with this guy. And I suspect, you know, that to be a very affordable option from SRM. I've always had a huge thing for Ruike, and SRM. They just do a solid job. Trivisa really fits in that role as well. Now this futuristic CEO flipper here from Ruike, going to be about 3 3/16 of cutting edge there. We'll call it 3 3/8 of total blade, and then we're coming down there right around 7 7/8 for our overall length. So good size on that guy there. Oh, I guess we got one more to get on, don't we here? That flipper is beautiful on this knife right here. Really nice. Let's go ahead and we'll get that feller out there from Kinu. And we're looking at about 2 3/4 of cutting edge, 3 inches of total blade, 6 15/16 overall. So not a huge knife for that Bestech. Good access to the liner. We won't go through and weigh all these and do all that in this video, but I'm going to pick and choose here, probably split these all up into varying videos that suits them. You'll have to let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite knife out of these 6 here? Let me know what you want to see most of all out of these 6 knives in a future video. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and opinions. Always do. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. That helps push the video out there to more people. Truly appreciate it, those of you who do all those types of contributions. Appreciate every single one of you. If you're new here and you enjoy knives, EDC, and gear, you're in the right place. Make sure you're subscribed. I release videos like this every day. I'm going to pop a new one up on your screen. Go check that out. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.